If you want to go from barely having any VC to having so much VC that you can max out as many builds as you want, then you clicked on the right video. In this video, I'll be giving you all of the best VC making methods on NBA 2K26 so that you can stack up VC as fast as possible. Before we get into the methods, if you could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, getting into method number 1, which is going to be the 4 foul method. This method has been one of the best VC methods for years on 2K. And what it allows you to do, it allows you to get all of your salary VC from a My Career game, and you really only have to play 1 quarter's worth of time. Now, to do this method, you of course want to go to My Career, go ahead to play next game. If you do not see this, you want to make sure you go through the draft process and end up getting drafted by a team. And then you want to make sure you have picked your personal goals so that you can get your key games. Now, if you were in your first game of your career, you have to play the first game of your career before you can go ahead and sim to key games like that. But you can still do this method in the first game of your career. Now, me personally, I'm playing my NBA debut game right now, so I have to play this game before I can play my key games, but I can still show y'all the method in this game. Now, literally all you want to do, it's in the name. You just want to pick up 4 fouls. That's foul number 1. And the reason that you want to do this, when you pick up a bunch of fouls in a row, you're going to end up getting benched. And when you end up getting benched, it is going to put you in the game later in the game. See, look right there. I just got put on the bench after getting my second foul, and I'm now in the game in the second quarter. That saves me about like 3 minutes of my time, which when you're grinding VC, you want to save as much time as possible. Now, I recommend whenever you're on offense, like in this situation right here, I would go score or something just to get your teammate grade up, because you also get VC for making shots and things like that. See, I just got +3 VC for making that shot, but when we get back on defense, pick up another foul, and I'm getting benched right again. And look at that, second quarter is already over. I just got in this game. Another thing you can do if you want to skip the halftime show, I didn't do it myself, but you want to put the commentary language, I think it's called, it's somewhere in the settings. You want to switch that to Chinese, and you will skip the halftime show entirely, and it'll save you even more time. We are now in the third quarter, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go up the court, get a little green right here, and then once I get back on defense, we are just gonna foul again. Like it's that simple. Now, I wouldn't recommend getting more than 4. I haven't tested getting 5 fouls yet, but from what I saw last year, when you get to 5 fouls, you don't get any VC for it, but when you get to 4, you do get the VC for it. So I recommend once you get to 4 fouls, do not get any more. Literally on defense, like don't even reach, don't do any of that. Just be really careful once you get 4 fouls. Like, look what I'm gonna do on defense. I'll guard ball, but I'm gonna keep my distance, bro. I'm a social distance from him because I'm not trying to pick up that 5th foul. I'm gonna be very careful. I recommend y'all do the exact same thing. And there's also a good chance I'm gonna get subbed out again. And look at that, I just got subbed out with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and I just got subbed back in with a minute left in the 4th quarter. I'm telling y'all, this method is going to save y'all a lot of time. Now, I will say this, once you get more into your My Career, how do I put it? Like, once you play more games and more seasons, they will make you play longer. That is true, but you'll still save a lot of time doing this method. And I just finished that entire My Career game in probably like 2 or 3 minutes. Really quick, barely took any time, but that's not what we care about. We want to see how much VC we get for that My Career game. So all I did was play about 3 minutes of game time. Look how much VC I get, y'all. 788 VC. That is such a good amount of VC for the time I just spent in that game. Remember, do not pick up more than 4 fouls. If you go to 5 or 6, you will not get any VC for that game. That right there was my NBA debut game, but I recommend only doing this for key games. There are 6 key games a season, and then once you complete all the key games, you're either going to go to the playoffs or your next season. Once you reach your next season, you're going to be able to get your 2nd contract, which is going to allow you to get even more salary VC. This method has been good for many years. It's going to continue to be my favorite method personally. So yeah, make sure y'all are doing the My Career method. Now, the next method we're going to get into is going to be the endorsement method. Now, endorsements have been good in My Career for many years, and they are returning in NBA 2K26. If you don't already know, they are linked to My Career, and once you reach certain fan numbers or certain like stat requirements, you're going to be able to earn VC from different brands. So as you can see, 2K is explaining it right here. Each sponsor has different requirements in order to progress through their individual reward tracks. This is a little different than past years. I think this looks pretty cool. You can like level up in the endorsements and then navigate each reward track from left to right to view the different rewards and their required objectives. So we can actually see all the requirements for all of these endorsements right here. We have quite a few. Now, obviously dime cover, 200 VC, but that one is really easy to do. All you have to do is complete the My Career Story. Right here, all you have to do is gain fans and then do these 3 in-game objectives. And then the max level, all you have to do is gain fans and become franchise player. That's an easy 3000 VC right there. Now the shoe deals, I think you can only pick one. Me personally, I'm gonna pick Jordan because Jordan, I usually only wear Jordan shoes, and you get 20% discount for Jordan shoes. That's a really good deal in my opinion. Honestly, I would rather that than earning VC because that's going to save me more VC in the future. And then look at the My Player VC. This is probably the best VC I've seen. 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, 10,000, 12,500, 15,000, at least like 35k VC right there, right? Like that's a really good amount of VC. If I explain in depth how to get these endorsements as fast as possible, this video is going to be a lot longer than it needs to be. But if y'all want me to drop an in-depth video going over how to unlock endorsements the fastest and basically explaining everything you need to know about endorsements, get this video to 500 likes. Now moving on to method number 3, which is going to be the Street Kings method. This is basically the new version of Street Ball from past 2Ks, but I'm not gonna lie, this year it is way better. So there are a few things that makes this way better. Number 1 is going to be the Street Kings quests. You actually get a really good amount of VC from doing these, 2,500 VC right there. Now once you go into the Street Kings, which is right here on the map, I forgot to show that to y'all, you can go into any of the 3 areas, I believe it is. I went right here, I went to the left once you walk in, and that is what this area looks like. And then what you want to do, you want to go up to this billboard, and then you want to go to single player. You can also do co-op, but I'm not gonna lie, if I have teammates, I'm just gonna go to the park. But if I have no teammates, I'm gonna do single player. But anyway, you pick any of these 15 different players you can play against. But before I show y'all what to do in game in the Street Kings method, first I want to take a look at the rewards tab, which you can find by hitting RB or R1 on PlayStation. I'm still adjusting to switching to Xbox. I've been on PlayStation my whole life. You get a lot of really good rewards from Street Kings. There's up to 40 rewards, and I'd love to go over all the rewards, but all we're here for today is the VC. 1,000 right here, 1,000 right here. Like I can't even go over all these. I'm losing. Like I'm trying to keep up, but I can't. Look how much VC you get. You get Jordan shoes. That'll save y'all some VC. I don't really know how to get XP the fastest in here. If y'all want a video on that in the future, comment down below and let me know. I don't know if y'all would actually want that video, but I do know what to do in game to win because it is very similar to last year. So what you want to do, I would recommend playing against Shortcake. To me, he looks like the worst one. And then you just pick your 2 teammates. I only have these 2 right here. All right, but we are now in the game, and literally all we want to do, we want to try and get up by as much as possible. And the reason we want to do that is because if you get up by a certain amount, you are going to get the, I believe it's called, like, I don't remember what it's called, but you can basically end the game early. I'm not even joking. You literally end the game early. You can do it as early as 15 points. We have to be up like 15-0. But yeah, literally all you want to do, you just want to go up the court and score as consistently as possible. What you can do if y'all want like a method to score, because sometimes it is a little hard, just call for a screen and just spam and escape moves. That's what I'm probably gonna do, because the guy that I picked that I'm playing, he has literally no perimeter defense at all. So like I can just spam, get him into screens the entire game, and I will be good. He can't shoot as well. Yeah, this might be the best guy to play, I'm not gonna lie. Let me call for another screen, do a little snatch back. Green, there we go. So now if I can shut it down, I'll see y'all whenever I get the shut it down meter filled up. I don't know if I'll be able to do that though, because they're low-key kind of frying me. All right, as you can see, I just won the game. I didn't get the shut it down meter because they were low-key scoring a lot. I don't think you really want to play for the shut it down meter because that's not going to be something you get consistently, but I just ended that game in like 3-4 minutes. Probably even less. I don't even know. Probably less, honestly. It was probably like 2 minutes. Look at the VC I got for that one game. Like, not only do we get VC from the quest, we also get VC from the individual games. That took me like 2 minutes. Yeah, Street Ball is a really, really good VC method, not only for the individual VC you get in games, but also for completing the quests and leveling up. There's a lot of things that make Street Ball great. This is a really, really good option if you don't have a lot of teammates and you want to get games done as quick as possible and get yourself some badges and your hot zones. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the brand new daily, lifetime, and season challenges. Now before, the quest tab used to be a lot more jumbled, everything was all together, but 2K organized it into categories. So we have daily challenges that reset every day, lifetime challenges that are for the entirety of the game, and season challenges, which of course are for the entire season. But I'm not gonna go over like a specific quest that I think y'all should do. I'm just gonna tell y'all, like, look through this every day. So first of all, daily quests, right? Win a game in Proving Grounds, 500 VC. A+ teammate grade in the starting 5, 500 VC. Make an alley-oop in a multiplayer game, 500. These are all really easy. And then we also have lifetime challenges. Now when we take a look at this, you get some really good stuff throughout the lifetime challenges. Now +1 cap breaker, right? Obviously not VC, but that's gonna help you make better builds. Look at this. At 250 challenges completed, 500k VC. I already have 46 challenges completed, and I just got the game. I'm not gonna lie, I think getting 500k VC, if you actually do the challenges, I think it is very doable. Like, some of these are really easy. You can probably get these done now. I haven't even really paid attention to these. There's a lot of lifetime challenges. Like, I'm not gonna go over all of these. You really have to go over these. You're gonna have to scroll through these and look for yourself. And then we also have seasonal challenges, which give you, literally all you have to do is play games, and you get not only VC, but you also get rewards, 500 assists, 3000 VC. Like, these are right here, the seasonal quests. These are quests you don't even really have to pay attention to, but you're gonna get over time. I counted like about like 20,000 combined in like all of these, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, all of these quests right here, except for the starter challenges, are gonna give you a really good amount of VC. Make sure y'all are doing these, and also make sure you are staying up to date on your lifetime challenges. Another thing that is really good for getting VC, it's also a quest, but it is going to be micro requests. Now micro requests, they're also going to get you a really good amount of VC. Right here, out of bounds matchup mayhem, 1000 VC. Franchise player become a starter, 500 VC. All you have to do is play like 2 games and get a decent teammate grade. And then we got the endorsements VC that we can earn. We also have daily and weekly. We have accolades. A lot of potential right here. There are a lot, but look at all the VC on the right. 10,000 VC for completing these. I'm moving on to the next VC method, which is going to be the 2K TV method. Now what 2K TV is, it is 2K releasing like episodes every Friday, and what you can do on these episodes, there are going to be questions that pop up, and if you answer them right, you are going to get VC for doing so. Now look at this right here. In NBA 2K26, the max height for my player is now 7'4". That is true. And look at that, 200 VC right here. Now what else I wanted to show y'all, compared to last year, 2K made some massive changes to 2K TV. So before, you just had to wait for the questions to pop up, and you didn't really know what timestamps the questions were going to be. But taking a look at the left of the screen, we can actually see when questions are going to pop up. Like, look at this, possible 800 VC. It has a check mark. I answered all of these questions already. We have even more at the bottom: maximizing builds, possible 200, submitting a play, see you next time, summer highlights. In every season of NBA 2K26, there are 40 levels to earn. 200 VC right there. Now keep in mind, if you get questions wrong, you are not going to get any VC. So that is why I'm going to update it every week. When there's a new 2K TV episode out, I'm going to be putting the answers in the comments down below. Which team won the NBA 2K26 Summer League Championship? I believe it was the Pistons. No, it was the Hornets. See, that's why you got to put the answers in the comments, because you're going to get some wrong. And as you can see, I get no VC for it because I got that question wrong. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be pinning all of the 2K TV answers in the comments down below today, starting with episode 1. And then what I recommend y'all do, y'all come back to this video every time there's a new 2K TV episode, so that y'all can get all of the questions right, because I'm gonna have all of the right answers pinned in the comments. And I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna take a lot of work for me to do. So if y'all could, I would really appreciate y'all liking the video and subscribing to the channel. But for now, all of the answers for episode 1 of 2K TV are pinned in the comments down below. Make sure to go check out all the answers if you want to get all the questions right. Now, the next thing you can do to get a really good amount of VC in NBA 2K26 is going to be either dropping off streaks or beating the park MVP. When you see the MVP logo over somebody's head, that means they are the park MVP. As you can see, well, if I could, there we go. He is the park MVP right there. If you press up on the D-pad, as you can see, you get 5 times rep and 5 times VC for beating him. That is a lot of VC. 5 times VC is a lot. But the park MVP is going to be hard to beat, and that might be a little bit more difficult. But something that is a lot easier is going to be breaking streaks. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Day 1 of NBA 2K26, I broke so many streaks, because you got to think about it. The people who are going on streaks, they're probably, some of them are probably playing like really free games, you know, and they're going on these little streaks. Like this team right here is on a 14 game streak. I said only. We get 5,000 VC if we were to break this streak. They don't even have the fireball. 2,500 VC if you break this streak. Over here, another 2,500 VC if you break this streak. I mean, now quick disclaimer, it's not going to be super easy to do these things, okay? Now you're going to play some people who are on a streak and they're not very good because they got easy games, like I said. But don't get me wrong, breaking streaks isn't really going to be easy unless you really know what you're doing. And if you really want to make sure that you know what you're doing, I recommend subscribing with notifications on, because I'm not going to lie, the build I'm on right now, as you can see, I'm already purple tier on day 2 of NBA 2K26. Haven't even played a game on day 2, by the way. If y'all want to make this build for yourself, go ahead and click the top right. Look at that. I just got Park MVP as this guy left. That's kind of crazy. Moving on to the next VC method, that is going to be the daily rewards method. Now, I actually already got my daily rewards, so I can't do it. You can get your daily rewards by going to this spot on the map. It is right between the starting 5 and the State Farm store. And you want to walk up to this thing right here that says daily rewards. Now, like I said, I already got mine for today. I actually got 500 VC for my last rewards. And then getting into the final method of the video, which is going to be the daily pick'em. The way you go to daily pick'em, it is right next to the daily rewards. Hit A or X on PlayStation. And right now there are no NBA games, but at the time of y'all watching this video, there very well might be NBA games on that day. I think it starts in October. There are NBA games on. Make sure you go up to the daily pick'em, hit A on Xbox, X on PlayStation, and you're going to be able to pick NBA games. And if you pick the right winner, you get VC for it. And if you get the games wrong, you just get nothing. You don't lose any VC at all. That's why I love the daily pick'em. You literally, it doesn't hurt you at all to just guess the right winners. If you have ball knowledge, you can very well get like 1,200 VC a day. Now that right there was all of the best VC methods in NBA 2K26. This video did take a while to put together, so if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, if this video can get 500 likes, I will drop a video breaking down how to get endorsements the fastest and the easiest way to get them. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.